Hey everybody, this is Mr. Seal, your friendly librarian. I just wanted to go through how to utilize MyOn properly. The first thing that you must do is sign in properly. So we have to put Hell County Middle School here, our username, which is your Gmail, and then the password. If you do not know your password, you need to see me so that I can assist you in changing that. So the first thing that I really want y'all to see here is right here, the orange flags. The orange flags under projects tells me what I have to do. It tells me when it is due and who assigned it. In this case, be admin, that stands for building administrator. That's really me. And anytime I assign you something, you must do it. So the first thing that we have due here in just a couple of days is the benchmark exam. In order to do that, you would click on this pencil and then follow the directions after that. And then what I really want y'all to see is here you can see the date of the week for the book of the week. And then also it should be your grade level next to that in parentheses. This is due in 5 days, so I need to go ahead and start. So let's look at that. All right, so for 6th grade this week, they have 2 books that are due. One of them being Awesome Space Robots, and the other one is Unusual and Awesome Jobs Using Technology, Roller Coaster Designer, Space Robotics Engineer, and more. In order to complete this assignment, you'll notice there are 3 tabs on this side. The first one being to actually read the books. So let's do that briefly now. If I were to just click through all of these and not even really look at it and just kind of try to pretend that I read it, when I get to the end, it's going to show me that I'm not really finished with it, because it says I only did 71% of it. And then you notice here also the time spent reading was 16 seconds, which it means I didn't do what I was supposed to do. So then therefore I would have to go back and I would have to read the book as I'm supposed to. After these 2 are green, then you can move on to your next thing. We're going to move on for the sake of time. You do not need to take an AR quiz. At Hell County Middle School, we don't have AR. And at this point in time, we're not going to do AR. We're concerned more with how much time you spend reading than we are with you taking tests to get points. The second book here, we would do the same thing as we did with the first. We would read it, actually read it. Then when we finish with both of the books, or as 7th grade and 8th grade have the one book that they have for this week, then we would move on. Notice here, though, that it says some activity. So am I really finished with this? The answer is no. But I'm not going to sit here and read the entire books to you. So therefore, we're going to move on for right now. There is a graphic organizer that must be completed. Notice it is red. That means no activity. That means you ain't even looked at it yet. We're looking for the green check mark, the finished check mark. So we would select one of the jobs discussed in the book and then write it in the large rectangular box. Then list 4 things that this person has to do in their job. We would start the graphic organizer. Here are my instructions yet again. And my knowledge map, that is my graphic organizer. So I would put my topic, title this one Science Jobs. Then I would type something here, and then following my directions, I would type in those boxes also as I was following the directions. Now, if you notice, I should not get full credit for this because I did not do it correctly. So make sure you actually do the assignment correctly. Putting ASDFASDF is not a correct answer, and I would not give myself credit for that. Then we should click save when we're finished and then turn it in. Again, turn in work that is actually completed. And now you notice I have what? The green check mark. And that's what I'm looking for. So am I finished? The answer is absolutely not. So we move on to the third task, which is a writing task. Have I started it? Nope. So then therefore I should start it. Which of the jobs listed in the book would you most like to have? Explain why you chose this job over the others. I click start writing. And here I can actually look back to my graphic organizer if I wanted to, but I cannot edit it. So using that can also help me with my essay. So I click essay writer. I would give it a title. Mr. Seal is amazing, which is not an appropriate title. And then I would begin to type. Notice here it says 15-minute goal. That means it should take you 15 minutes to answer this question properly. If it does not, that's fine, but make sure your answer looks like it took you 15 minutes to answer it. I have a goal of 50 words at least to answer this well. All of the assignments that you will have will be viewed by myself or by your ELA teacher. Notice another nice feature here. If you have trouble with spelling, as I do from time to time, I can click on the dictionary here and I can type in the word. Let's say I was trying to figure out the word discussion and I misspelled it, right? Well, I notice I'm gonna have to try again. See here, it corrects me. I can click that. It helps me with my spelling. It helps me with pronouncing it. And I can even see part of speech and the proper definition. And if I really want to, I can get them to read it to me too. So once you have completed this the right way, properly, that means giving it a good title that goes with the topic. That means answering this with 50 words and try to meet the 15-minute goal. Then you will click save and turn in the writing. So you can actually do this stuff and never turn it in and not get credit for it. I would hate for you to be doing all this work and never get credit for it. So make sure you click the turn in button when you're finished. So what do I have left to do? Really and truly, I need to go back and redo the entire assignment because I did not do them properly. So if I went back to look at my graphic organizer to try to adjust it, let's see if it'll let me. And it let me, right? I can turn it in again. Once it's been graded, I cannot fix it, but I can always go back and fix it if I find out, if I realize that what I did before was not good. So hopefully this tutorial has helped you and will help you. Remember that you want all green check marks for complete assignment, but just having the green check marks does not mean you get a 100. That just means you turned in the work. You finished the work. In order to get a 100 on this, your work has got to be better than what I'm turning in right now. You have to have actual answers on your work. You cannot put gibberish and expect to get good answers. I hope everybody understands that. If you don't understand that, please talk to me. I will help you. I will lead you. I will guide you the best that I can. I am here for you in any way that I can. But just keep your eyes out. You will have a book of the week every single week. Studies show that students that read for 20 minutes a day get smarter faster than students that don't. So let us work very hard and get better faster. Thank you very much. I hope you have a great day.